It's Monday again. Good morning to my viewers. Okay, what we're going to talk about today. Okay, after a whole hectic, schedules and wonderful weekends, there's something we have to talk about. Every week has its own budget, has its own plan. I don't know the plan you have for the week, but all I'm here for is to inspire you. Okay, inspire ourselves and get the week going. You get. So what I'm going to talk about today that will be so inspirational to us. Okay. Actually, I was reminiscing on some kind of situation that have occurred within this period. Uh, Unexpected information. There are a lot of good ones, but there are ones that really got heartbreaking. Okay. And I thought of something that we've been talking about, something that we've been emphasizing on, and especially in this period, this season that we are in, our preparing of our Eminent Man of the Year awards and fashion show. So, and I recall something that leads me to what I'm going to talk about today. What happens before you die? It's crazy. It's weird. This topic is so weird. What happens before you die? Okay, I've not been dead before, and you that is watching me, you've not been dead before. So, if you are going to ask what happens before you die, it's exactly what you are doing now. Whatever you are doing now is what will happen before you die. Nobody knows the time, nobody knows the place, but we all know that we are doing something. We are moving, we are living before that time comes. And we also praying. That's part of what we do. That is going to come at the right time and not at the wrong time or the wrong situation. So let's recall last week edition. I I spoke emphatically on celebrating yourself, celebrating oneself. You may find out that you may not have the time to call for a celebration. You may not have the time to, make out time ritually to celebrate yourself. But opportunity comes every day for you to celebrate yourself. So whatever happens now, it's all your decision, your choice. If you decide to make all your life a hustle, bustle, stress, killing yourself at the expense of your health, then that is on you. But if you decide to, as you hustle and bustle, you take off time, have some leisure, have some hobby, celebrate yourself, that makes it more meaningful. I think that is what life is all about. Because when God made this life, He looked at it, He admired it, and said it is good. So why not make your life good? Why not enjoy the life you're living today? Even if you can't afford 3 square meal, for the fact that you live and for the fact that you have hope to wake up tomorrow, so for the fact that your brain is working. So it is a great deal for you to celebrate every moment of your life. So I call you today. Today is just to remind you that death is coming. And before that death, you have to live. You have to live every moment of your life. You have to live. You have to celebrate yourself. As you're celebrating yourself, one of the factors that makes the celebration worthwhile is when you are good with your maker. When you are good with your fellow human being. When you are big on relationship. When you're big on your God, then you are sure that you are living, you're enjoying, you're happy. So I call on you today to keep praying. Prayer is the key. Yeah, prayer remains the key. Keep praying. Whatever you're doing, don't forget to pray. And as you pray, remember the joy of the Lord is your strength. If you don't have joy in your life, then you don't have any strength. No matter who you are, no matter how billions is in your account, if you don't have joy, then you are not living. The joy of the Lord is your strength. And that is why you need to be celebrating. You need to make it a hobby to always find out the opportunity to always celebrate yourself. Every little achievement, every little journey you make, no, it is not just by your might, by your power, and by the Spirit. So it's worth celebrating, worth thanksgiving. So as we are preparing for Eminent Man of the Year Awards and Fashion Show, we are celebrating everybody. We are celebrating especially those who have distinguished themselves to touch humanity, to touch human life, to do exploits in their endeavors, and celebrate the creative industry that are working so hard, giving hope to the hopeless, making things happen, and making life bearable. So we are celebrating everybody. And we want you to celebrate with us. So don't forget to keep the date with us. It's June 28th at Colonnade Marquee, Ikoyi, Lagos. Let's have a fun-filled evening and Owambe of a sort. So, as I tell you today, this week is going to be wonderful. Let the joy of the Lord be your strength and keep celebrating yourself. It is well with us. Thank you and God bless.